Alright, and welcome back. It has been a little bit of time, and some things have changed, as you can see. I am now level, 49, and I grinded out a lot more money, and then spent that money. So, if I go in here, in the tech tree, you can see some things have changed. I now have the starship design maxed out at level 4, and a few other perks as needed. And that is because I needed the ability to pilot Class G ships, and I needed the best modules possible. And one thing I did forget is that it is level locked on some parts. I think it's about level 60 is when you unlock all the parts in the game for ship design. But I did build a pretty good ship, if I do say so myself. And my ship design, if I go and take a look at it, it focuses on two things.
What can I do for you?
One,
Okay, no problem.
I wanted a cool layout for the ship. I'm not gonna lie, that was a very important thing. I really like my layout that I ended up with. And I won't lie, the entire bottom floor and front of the ship was completely copied from a build I saw online. I will try my best to find that build. It's kind of disappeared from now, but I'll do my best to find it, and I will link it in the description if I can, because that build was very good, but I ended up not really liking some aspects about it. I wanted to add my own spin, so I think the entire top part, and even like just the way something, like everything on top, basically. So the bottom layer and the cockpit is really what I borrowed from that. Everything else really was my idea and my finagling to kind of get it to work. So every single slot's filled, and as you can see, I got 2,800 shield on this thing. All the damage types. Really, the main damage type is going to be the Vanguard Obliterators. I was looking through and doing some research, and I found out those things are actually kind of overpowered because you can have 6 of them and have your power maxed out like that. And they fire at a 6 fire rate for 11 damage, which I don't even have any upgrades to my damage, and that's pretty insane. Like, I've used it in a few ship combats, and it's kind of nuts. So that's the kind of technical aspects of the build. I'll take you through a walkthrough in just a second. And the main thing I wanted to do with this build was keep the spirit of the original Frontier, which I do still own. And I was going to tweak the original Frontier to keep that compartment, but I felt like if you're upgrading the ship, you're not going to keep that kind of ragtag all in one compartment. So the idea is that you land on the planet and you get out, you got your vehicle, you know, you got Vasco patrolling, and then if you need to, you can enter the ship, the Frontier Mark II. Don't have to deal with a ladder either. This is a no ladder ship, which I love. And obviously, right next to the exterior exit, you're going to have an armory, right?
Hello.
It just makes sense. Hello. So I got a few of my weapons from my travels in here, all just posed up. I forget exactly what I got laying around. Yep, the ostrich hammer. That's all in here, and it does come with 2 spacesuit stands. And I got a workshop over here with spacesuit workbench, weapon workbench, and the industrial workbench, along with our docker, which is nicely in the back here. I am not a huge fan of the docker. I might tweak that, but that was part of the original layout. And like I said, the entire bottom floor is just taken from a build I saw, which I really enjoyed. Over here, we have, obviously, close to the exit, the science lab. So over here is the research lab along with the pharmaceutical lab. Pharmaceutical. It just made sense, like if you're exploring an alien world and you're going to be doing a lot of science, you want it right by the door. So, and then if you have to make anything, obviously you want that by the door as well. So all this seemed like it worked really well, and I like the layout. Then I have an engine bay down here, which obviously, bottom of the ship, just makes sense. And after you pass that, you come up here, again, no ladder build, absolutely love it, to the cockpit, which is probably my favorite layout of a cockpit in the game. I won't lie. Besides a couple other ships, but you can't get that for yourself, so. But we'll see that later on. But as I said, for cockpits that you can get, this is probably my favorite layout, but just because, sorry, it's like 3 in the morning for me, so. This is my favorite layout because there's no ladders. It's just a staircase up, which feels really roomy and spacious, which I like. You get your cargo hold and captain's locker here. You got some crew stations and obviously your seat in the middle, along with a little bit of view of the sky. Decorate button to decorate the ship over there. And over here I put a command crew station for crew slots. Again, I'm sorry, it really is 3 a.m. Over here I just got living quarters. which I use mostly Nova Galactic. I think I use all Nova Galactic now that I think about it, which really just has this nice, comfy, scientific vibe that really fits with Constellation and exploring space. Over here, obviously, you need a captain's quarters. I mean, I'm the captain, so I have my nice bed. I did have decorations up, but they kept phasing through that shelf on there, so I just took them down. I didn't want to deal with it. I think I got it all in here. Yeah. And that's the layout of the ship, which I absolutely love. In the early stages, there used to be a ladder right here, which I did not like. So I'm glad everything worked out as it should. And we don't have a single ladder on the ship besides the docking one, which I can't really avoid. There is one docker that I want to work in. I just can't figure out how to get the build to work right. So yeah, that's all that's really changed between the last episode. There's a lot of grinding money and then grinding out skill points, obviously. And that's about it.
You need something?
So we're about ready to continue on, and I guess we're gonna talk with Sarah because she has something going on.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind.
I mean, I can tell it's still bothering you. You keep notifying me you want to talk.
Was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
I mean, we could just go. Like, you just tell me. We'll go there. Like, it's fine.
I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox.
We have excellent
I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
Okay. Old campsite. How long were you there? You never told me where you ended up.
What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely or explode into a fireball?
Yeah, that was probably terrifying.
It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface.
I mean, we don't have any details for how close you know, whatever, yeah, piloting.
I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same.
Alright, well, let's go to Cassiopeia then.
Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite.
What do you mean?
For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
Pretty sure we just talked to him last episode. Like, I think he was at, like, the meeting, if I recall. You got some tension with him?
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye.
Why?
Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade.
Dude, XP is XP. But crusades are my speciality.
Thanks. I really needed a laugh.
I'm not lying.
Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I'm going to need someone who can keep my spirits up.
That's what I do. What are you expecting to find, though?
Besides bad memories, I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it. Not yet.
Roger that. I have your back.
I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand.
Of course we're choosing this.
I don't know what to say. I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True love. Something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. Just not ready. Not yet.
Well, that ends today.
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Made that work.
Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
That's the hope. Alright.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
And you're gonna be stuck on the ship for a little bit. Let me tell you that. Alright. Let's go talk to the Admiral.
For memories or not, it's good to be home.
Now, similar to last episode, I will say this is part of the 12 hours that I have unfortunately played recently. And yes, we have lost out on my blind reaction to this quest, and it makes me sad. Because it's good. I'm not, without spoiling, it's pretty good. Yeah, I am very sad.
You will be scanned as you enter the
To any people who are recording anything out there, double check your settings before you decide to record like 12 hours of stuff without reviewing. Even that, just like if you record, at least review your last session and double check everything's fine with it. Honestly, that's one of the biggest things I love about this game, is that I don't know everything going on with it. Obviously, I know the main story because I've beaten it, but I didn't pay too much attention to like everything in the world. I just pay attention to the main story.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft.
Yeah, we
and
have a lot
yet,
more.
I still get sick on the gnat.
Like I know how to play Bethesda games. Obviously, I just absolutely messed up Skyrim, and this game obviously I've beaten and all that. But I don't know a lot of the side quests. I didn't do any of the side quests. I did like the Star Vanguard and that was it. And then I did main story. I'm trying to think of like side stuff I did, but I didn't really do
But don't worry.
anything, honestly. Oh,
I'll try and keep my complaints to a minimum.
where are we going? I don't get a quest pop up. Tier? I think. Literally was just talking about how to. Okay, yeah, we're good. God, I love the UC's design so much. Just look how cool that outfit is. Like, it's so cool.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
Damn.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
First of all, you know exactly who I am. I saw you in the meeting. Don't lie to me. But I work with Sarah.
I see. Then, as Sarah's associate, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
First of
With all
all,
due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
that's nice.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
Well, aside from the fact that I'm saving the galaxy actively from terramorphs after I do this side mission, she's here to honor the fallen that served under her command.
That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
We refuse to allow them to remain a statistic. Because we're honorable people and you should help us.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral. One way or another, I intend to bring them home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
Damn, he's
No,
that
Admiral.
fast.
Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Shoot, I'm so well supplied, okay. Absolute legend. He goes from, like, being kind of a stonewall jerk to being, oh, wait, you're actually kind of being, like, a good person? Okay, cool, yeah, let me help you. Not even, like, a speech check. He's like, yeah, okay, sure. I love the UC so much. You know, a lot of people are going to be like, free star, diehards, you know what I'm saying? Nah, UC for life.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be
What
in the right
just
place.
happened? I didn't put us into a planet, but I put you into my control chair. What was that? Alright. Let's land.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
Alright, let's get up there.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
Alright, Sarah, what do you got for me?
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
Just sit close. We got this.
I'm okay. It's just so surreal. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Alright, well, I'm ready if you are.
Good. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
I mean, why didn't we just scan the planet looking for any signs of error? Anyways.
Where to?
Which I guess, to be fair, they probably already did. Alright. I mean, you know, it's looking like your shuttle wreckage is right there. If I had to guess.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice.
Alright.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue.
You spent close to a
Not
year?
exactly Paradiso, is it?
I don't know if that's come up or not. I can't remember that came up. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
It was difficult and painful, but it kept me alive. It was home. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Okay, do you have one around here?
Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Alright. Up we go. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine how terrifying that would be. Like, if you have to emergency land on a boat. Oh, what are you doing?
Don't rush the scan. Wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable.
But yeah, imagine landing on a planet after your ship gets destroyed, and you have to set up a beacon. You have no clue how long you're gonna be there. The amount of things that like must go through your mind, like, okay, is the air breathable? Is there any kind of food that's edible? Are there dangerous animals on this planet? How long will I be here? Also, any injuries, like if she broke her leg when she landed, you're basically done for. Like, that's just gotta be awful. Alright.
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, we're going over here. That was terrifying. Yeah. He's just hopping away. Look at it go. It's just hopping around. I won't lie, I'd be a little bit more afraid if you like actually like attacked me or something. Man. Oh my god. Level 65, holy. Oh, it's just leaving. I'm honestly less scared because they're just kind of running away. Can he even jump back up? Where'd he go? It's kind of terrifying how fast I'm losing them. Like, they're these big old things. How am I losing track of them? Hello? Where'd he? Oh, wait, I just saw him. I don't...
You have a death wish
Oh
or
my
something.
God, you scared me. I was about to go look for you and see if you were alive or not. She just appears. God dang. Well, anyways, I guess we just leave him alone. I can't really get to that guy. So anyways, that was terrifying. What the heck? Hunting Stonewalker Stalker. I mean, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Not an inaccurate name, I suppose. Should be a jump scare warning on those guys. Is that another one? It is! Where did these things come from? They didn't attack us before we, like, when we came up here? Oh my god, I hate how fast they are, dude. What the heck? Get away from me, creepy little thing. Literally so terrifying. I hate them. I hate them so much. Let's do shotgun. Funny, what's this? Great, Sarah. I'm not having as much success as I would like to have. They're running. God, these things just like to run, don't they?
My friend, is how we do things.
So anyways, he's still down there. I can see him through the map. He's not coming over, so I don't care. But like, why? Why did he just run away? There's like a critter noise right here, and it triggered when I went up. You saw me look at the wall. Like, I don't know why they have a noise like that in there. It's so loud. Like, it gets me every time I walk past it. I don't like it. You're joking. You're joking, dude. Why are there so many? Alright. Oh, get away from me. You're so creepy how fast you are. I don't like it. Get away from me. I don't like it. I don't. Where'd the other one go? What's he doing?
Did you hear that?
Actually, I'm gonna crouch. Some sneak attack damage on this stupid thing. He has no clue where I'm at. He has a clue. Wow, that thing got melted. Holy. Alright, anyways. Hopefully that's the last of them. I really don't want to deal with any more. Let's get in here. Wow. Just a lovely place you got here, man. Really homey. I'm lying. This place kind of sucks. Oh, hey. Oh, this place is awesome. The heck? There, what we got on this computer? Emergency power. Current status orange. Okay. Alright. Telemetry data. Object alpha. There's a dauntless. Beta. Escape shuttle 2. Okay. And, oh, personal logs, okay. Same thing as last time. I'm gonna go over these. You can pause if you wanted to read them. Alright.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
I can. I'm good. You did bring the right person with you.
And so modest, too. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
Hard. Yeah. That's what the ship is for. Alright, let's go. Dude, do you think these things can handle a vehicle?
You take the wheel.
I don't know if any more of y'all are out there, but you better stay back. I got a twin turbo V8. That's a lie. This vehicle does not have that. It does have a gun. I have no clue how useful this gun would actually be. Didn't mean to do that. Vehicle's a bit janky, ain't gonna lie, but it is Bethesda. They kind of suffer with vehicles.
Crew, come. We're ready to depart.
Roger that. Let's get to the bridge. Transfer to their crash site.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything?
Dang. Get called out just like that.
We're locked in?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really.
I know you aren't real.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Just what we love. Jungle. I lied. I don't like the jungle. I do like scanning things, though. Alright, well, let's get in here. yeah, I hate this.
Oh, look at this view. Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate the beauty it has to offer.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the hostile animals everywhere, this would be pretty cool. Like, landing here might be like, oh, I now have a resort world kind of thing. Yeah, what is this thing? Brain sprout, you know, that's an accurate. Oh God, it looks like a fly. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I thought it was just kind of like a little guy, you know, but no, he's a little fly. Need to rhyme that. Kind of worked out, huh? For you. Oh, you're a little friendly guy. Okay. Huh? Hey, you're really mean. You're still like a. Quit. You're ugly. I don't want to see. God, there's another one.
That part of the life form should prove useful.
God, you're so loud, dude. Quit it. Just crackling. Oh yeah, this is awful. Yeah, you could not pay me enough to go in this water, let me tell you. Nope. This is. Oh wow, it gets deeper, huh? Yeah. This is giving Jurassic Park vibes when they were getting hunted by the Spinosaurus and all that. Oh, and there's. Oh God, thank God it's over. That was awful. Did not like that. On the right path, it would seem. There's a lot of noises going on right now. Nope, here we go. Whoa, well, that's a jarring filter to just shove over my screen. Okay. That's so insane. What the heck? Alright. Oh, it's a Nova Galactic cockpit. Okay. Cool.